I'm not. Um,
Yo, yo.
oh, what's good? What's good? Nemesis in the building.
Peace and blessings. Thanks for your patience. It's lovely to be here. I had to get the internet popping and all that, but we here.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
big
yeah.
up
That's
to
what's up.
you, Danko. Woo!
Word up, word up.
Danko representing.
Appreciate you, appreciate you. We were just touching on the are you a basketball
How
fan by the
you
chance?
doing today?
Are you a basketball fan by chance?
I love basketball.
Word,
Yes.
word up. So
Love basketball. I still ball, yo. I
oh,
still be balling.
oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, we were recently talking about the fail attempts the Bucks have been doing recently with uh with their injuries. But yeah, we were just touching on that.
Yeah, it's
But are
it's kind
you but you're in LA, right? So are you a Lakers fan or no?
definitely. I grew up loving the Lakers, Showtime, and all that. I mean, the new style, I'm just having to get used to it, but I'm loving that's my city. So I'm always going to rep, but I'm starting to love the Clippers a lot too. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah, I feel that. I mean, so are you a
What
LeBron
team? What's
fan?
your team? What's your
Are,
team, Danko?
I mean, I am a Bucks fan.
Yeah.
I don't really watch basketball literally until playoffs really because I'm more college. Like I watch college more. I think March Madness more and
Oh,
stuff like
that's
that.
dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta get into the college. I like the women's college. I watch a lot of WNBA games, and of course, I grew up on the NBA. So I'm still, even though a lot of them games is rigged, but still, I still enjoy seeing athletes get open, and yeah, I still got love for my city, but I'm more casual with the watching the NBA,
Yeah.
but I love playing still. It's really great, keep the cardio up. And I grew up playing. That's the first game my daddy taught me to play. So
That's
I'm
what's up.
really, love basketball for sure.
That's dope. That's what's up. Um,
And thank you for having me on here. Thanks for having me, by the way. This is really dope to just get with you, and I appreciated everything. I know you probably about to get into everything, but yeah, I just want to show appreciation, man.
oh yeah, well, definitely appreciate you being on. And yeah, it's dope. I mean, this is our CyphaDen Chat joint. I don't know if you have the screen up right now on the Zoom joint where you can see all of us because my homie Pestilence is in here too from CyphaDen. So if you could say peace, Pestilence,
Yo,
say
yo,
peace. What's up?
Peace.
what up?
What up,
Yo, yo,
Pestilence? Yo,
how's it
yo,
going?
you protected, huh?
Always. Good
Yeah, that's dope. Dope. Dope to meet you.
to meet you as
Y'all
well.
out, you out in Milwaukee as well?
I'm in Green Bay, but pretty
Yeah,
close.
thank
Couple
you.
hours north.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, okay.
so
Nice, nice.
have you ever been out to Wisconsin ever? Have you ever been out here?
I have not been there yet. I
Mm.
gotta scoop out there. You popping the hip hop scene off. I gotta go see a show or something out there.
Well,
Rock with you or something like that.
Well, it would be dope to have you come out here and
You know what I mean?
get down. But here's the thing about Milwaukee. Um, the hip hop is very scarce. There's not really crazy hip hop shows out here. Most of the tours that come out here hit Chicago and they completely skip Wisconsin. They're like do Chicago and then wrap around Wisconsin and go like up to
Oh,
Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? Like that's usually how
oh wow.
Yeah, that's usually how tours go. I mean, obviously, LA, y'all get all the tours. Everybody wants to play LA, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, generally speaking, but yo, yeah, we got the underground element still too. But yeah, I feel you. They try to skip over you, but I've been hearing a lot of noise coming out of your sector lately, led by yourself. And peace to your tour. Congratulations. You keep doing it, man.
Yeah,
I
I hope that's
appreciate that. As underground artists, you know, we gotta, that work ethic is just everything to us. So sorry for cutting you off, but yeah, just
oh yeah.
props because that's my goals too.
Yeah, no, I feel that 100%. So so here's my thing. I've never toured West Coast. I've never done West Coast. And me and Pestilence are right now, well, I'm booking a tour for us, but it's going to go back to the East Coast. Like we're going to do a loop around the East Coast, but I would love at some point in time if I could book the same amount of tour days for me and Pestilence to book a West Coast tour to where we
Yeah.
come out over there and come down. But I guess I don't really
Woo,
know.
that we get it popping out here.
Yeah, and but my thing is I don't really know venue connections on the West Coast as well as the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's the thing I would have to
Of
mostly look
course.
into.
Yeah. You used to move in your sector. Yeah, yeah, that would be dope though. Yeah, there's such a loud noise for the underground going on in LA right now. It seems like, oh, you know, they when you think LA, you think Hollywood, but yo, it's real bohemian right now in LA. I'm feeling
Hmm.
the vibe when I went to the Rhyme Fest at the dang, what is it called? The Women's Appreciation Day that I did at Lamert Park. Yeah. I was feeling how that hip hop underground community is really re-emerging in LA. It's really anti-Hollywood. It's really for us,
Hmm.
for the true lyricists. So yo, I think you'd have a good time touring out here and you know,
Yeah, that would
and
be fresh.
I
That would be
hope you
fresh.
do get to hit the West Coast.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely hoping it'll be a thing that we can make happen. Pestilence, you down to go out the West?
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I mean, I've been most of the contiguous United States except for the West Coast. You know, the furthest west I ever made it was New Mexico.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be fun. It's fun. It's fun out here and the weather's getting good. I mean, it's a little expensive. I know travel is a little bit of a bear, but you know, it's the vibe with the underground hip hop right now is so good. I think it'll be really worth the trip.
Hmm. I've
Is there a
actually
pretty
been.
consistent sorry to cut you off. Is there
No,
a
no,
pretty
no. Go ahead.
consistent clump of like underground hip hop shows? Because like where we're at, like Danku said, it's not really popping out here as far as the hip hop scene, and there's a couple different reasons for that, and a lot of it has to do with venues in our area not really having as big of a respect for the genre. It's something that we've overcome a lot of
Uh,
times. Once we get our foot in the door, people see, oh, these guys aren't bringing
uh,
problems, they aren't bringing drama, they're
yeah.
bringing real entertainment. You know, because it's a lot of rural towns out this way. How is it in LA as far as underground hip hop shows? Like during a week, if you want to go out and catch an underground hip hop show, how hard is it for you to find something to go and check out?
That's a good one. Yo, it's really popping right now. The underground is alive. There's a lot of spots popping all through the week, Monday through, you know, even weekdays.
Hmm.
Some bars, some larger venues too, though. Boombox LA is really hot, you know, all every week. So like the underground is kind of rising in the LA area right now. I'm noticing for myself as an independent artist. You know, I'm just trying to hustle too. So I'm understanding that there's a welcoming of the underground, the real lyricists and all that. And there's plenty of events happening every week. in LA, especially at this time. Oh, how cute. Is that your cat?
It is my cat. I got two of them.
So yeah,
This is
yeah, I
Chester.
think
He
it's on
always
the approach.
interrupts.
That's a cutie.
Yeah, he's a good
Gotta
guy.
get the limelight. The cat gotta get the shine too, huh?
Every week he's got to
Every
find make
week.
an appearance.
Pestilence has this
Word.
Pestilence has this song that he performs. I don't know if people ever understand the song. I have no idea if they do. But but it's called Crows, right? The actual song's called Crows.
No crows.
No crows.
No crows. Yeah.
And it's actually about his cat.
Yeah.
What? That's dope.
But the
Those
way
are our best friends sometimes.
yeah, but
Oh,
the way he
absolutely.
does the joint, it definitely confuses the fuck out of people, you know what I'm saying? Like they have no idea that it's about his cat at all. Like no idea.
Yo,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's hip hop though. They can't even tell
Absolutely.
what it's about. It just comes down as hard bars. Yo, that's dope.
Yeah.
And it's got a comedic element to it. I mean, it's for me like I love comedy too, and I love hip hop, and I love like that the comedy element is something that not as much as like because I like stand-up comedians too, but by no means don't get this confused, but it's like with live shows, some of the shows that I've appreciated the most are when you get a front man, and this is for any genre, that's very interactive with the crowd, or just funny, you know, just has like a natural charisma to that. So that's something that I kind of grew up watching. I didn't find hip hop until I was a little, you know, a lot older, but it was something that I was like, man, you know, once I got on the stage, it's like that's something I want to implement into my performance is catching people off guard, making people laugh, saying stuff that's outrageous. I mean, Denko will vouch for it. I've said some really outrageous shit to crowds before, especially when we get crowds that are super quiet and
Oh
not
yeah.
interacting or saying stuff. Like I'll say some weird stuff to see if I can get them to say something, and sometimes it
Oh,
works.
I need
Sometimes
to hear an example.
nothing.
What do you say it? Give me an example.
Well, like, so example, I had a lady ask me if I was Beetlejuice because of my mask. She said, "Are you Beetlejuice?" And I said, "No." And then when I got on the
Whoa.
stage, everybody was kind of quiet. And I said, "This lady over here asked me if I was Beetlejuice, and I'm not Beetlejuice, but if you say my name 3 times, I'll also come." And then I just started a song, you know,
Ah,
gave them no chance to breathe, you know. So I'll
word.
say shit like that all the time.
I
Yeah,
used to
man.
I used to actually
Yeah, yeah,
be
yeah.
I used to actually be a
That's
real
dope. That's dope.
I used to be a real asshole rapper on stage back in the day because I would
No, not you.
well I it would just used to I would hate when people would be talking loud as fuck, drunk as fuck in the crowd, not paying attention, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like the shit would bother me to a point
Yeah.
where like I would call the motherfuckers out that are
Uh-huh.
doing the shit and like make everybody else notice those people at the same time, and then everyone's tuning into me and
Oh.
they're also laughing at these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of shit that I
Ah.
used to
Okay,
do.
that type of shit, I do have to tell you, there ain't no fucking used to involved in that because I've seen you do that in the last year several times. Once there was a chick that asked if she kept coming up to people and showing her phone, she had it typed out like, "When is this guy going to be done? We want to shake our asses." So he obliterated her
Wow.
with a
Yeah, you
freestyle.
posted about that.
Yes,
Hey,
so he obliterated her. There was a New Year's show a couple years ago that a lady came up and was barking in his face, and he was freestyling, and he just gave her the business because he had a mic in his hand, and he's nice like that. So it was like he
That's
still
what's
does it
up.
if people really, really push the envelope. But I do understand where he's coming from too, because it's like there are situations where he definitely reserves himself, where he like very well could. Like I'm trying to be the fucking devil on the shoulder and go, yes, do it, do it, do it, and
yeah. I mean,
he's pulled himself back from ripping apart certain people. Um, you know, in circumstances. But if you really, really push the envelope, and this is for anybody that comes to a show, if you want to try to get some attention, it's probably not gonna be the attention that you want or you're coming for. But yeah, get in Denku's face while he's performing, and he'll give you some fucking attention. And then he'll turn it into a clip, and you'll get even more attention.
All right.
That's right.
I'm
More
guilty.
content for the socials, yo.
I'm guilty. I definitely still do that, I guess. Yeah, I'm guilty.
That's how you do that. That's stage presence. I appreciate
Right.
that.
And there's never been a situation where it's like he ain't ever attacked anybody just for fucking being there and enjoying the show. Like it's always mad appreciation
Of
for
course.
people of any fucking walk of life, age group, anything. And that's the thing that's been mad cool with him and I doing a lot of shows is that I've seen it from because like I said, we're in a rural town. There's a lot of people that listen to country music, fucking hate hip hop, don't really know what real hip hop is, that'll stumble into a bar we're
Yeah.
playing a show at, and then after he does something, then they end up coming up to him and being like, I don't even like this kind of music, but that was awesome. You know, like it touches their soul. And that's the mark of a great
Yeah.
performer. And the last show we did together, we had every kid in the venue was feeling it, you know, and all the other people were, I don't know what the other people were doing. They were smoked out, but the kids were wilding, you know, and that's the cool thing is like, you know, and it's always mad love for those people.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Um,
That's dope.
so yeah, so um you got some dope shows coming up pretty soon out your way. Talk about those shows real quick.
Yo, for me, yeah, I've been having so many hip hop bucket lists get met this year already, 2024, with the Slick Rick that I got to be on stage, Slick Rick, and the Rakim, yo. My number,
That's tight.
my basically number one admired MC that I look up to that inspired me to rap. So,
I feel
that
that.
happened and then and now we got May 9th, we got Chino Excel and Afro. And I'm
Oh,
getting to
that's
hit
fine.
the stage with God's gift and as pure my duo Pure Order, you know what I'm saying? Is about to be able to splash on that. That's a blessing. I'm
That's dope.
blessed. In my hometown, LA, Virgil. Crazy. I
Yeah.
mean, so yeah, I do got that coming up, and it's a you know how it is, Dinkle. It's a blessing. YouTube excellence. It's like just doing our art form and having lyrics be respected again is
Yeah.
everything to us, and I really I'm just hyped for that May 9th on my LA folk. Please come through and rap, yo. This is for real lyricism. In fact, the tagline for the tour for Chino Excel is lyrics are the revolution. So that's what we're trying to bring back. We got a lot of nonsense going on in the industry. We are here. We're viable, excellent lyricists that are killing it. And so thank you. That's why I love doing this. I'm proud to be on this podcast with you.
Yeah, that's
Or,
dope. That's what's up.
this is me, your show, Dinkle, because repping real lyricism.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And that's what we going on May 9th. And I'm a shoot to New York, the Mecca, June 28th.
That's dope. That's what's up.
Sorry about that. There's a little delay with the video, so sorry if I'm cutting you off. There's a little delay.
I don't know if that's I don't
thank
know
you.
if that I don't know if that's because I don't know why that's happening. It is kind of weird. But either or we're making it work, you know what I'm saying? I definitely know some of our vocals are coming through probably later to you, and that's kind of why there's the delay aspect. But either or, it's super dope.
Yeah.
That you got the shows popping off. Shouts to Chino XL. I actually have mad songs with Chino XL. I think we got like five 5 or 6 joints, something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
No.
we've been doing shit for a minute. So I played a show with Chino, I think right before the pandemic happened. It was me, Chino, and Immortal Technique when he was on tour with Immortal Technique.
Fire.
Oh, yeah, the technique, boy. I gotta meet him. That's one of my favorite lyricists. Yeah, on the West Side too.
I don't even think
So yeah.
Pestilence ever heard this story, but I actually knew Immortal Technique way back in the day. I think I first met Immortal Technique in 2001 on the MySpace shit, and then we started following each other on AIM Messenger, right? And we used to talk on AIM Messenger way back in the day, like back and forth a whole bunch of times, like we were cool and shit like that. And I was supposed to do a joint with him before Revolutionary Volume 1 dropped, and this was when I was in my bullshit phase where I wasn't on top of shit, and literally I never did the song.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's so you go back with Immortal.
Yeah, so
I think is he gonna be at Rhyme Fest? I gotta check where he's gonna be.
yeah, so that song should have happened, but it didn't end up happening. I've done multiple shows with him in the past. He was at Scribble Jam. First year I went there, we actually interviewed him on. I used to get talent for UIC radio show that we used to do called Tunnel Vision way back in the day, and he did an interview for us on there. I used to scout all the people we used to interview on there back in the day. And to this day, the person that was the biggest asshole to the hosts of that radio show is still your boy, Pestilence, Necro.
Necro? Yeah, I was gonna say because I thought you were gonna say somebody else, and I was like, you told me Necro last week.
Yep, Necro is the one. Yes.
Wow, see?
I mean, it fits the brand.
That crazy.
It fits the brand.
Yeah, but we definitely
I mean, that's the
discussed.
thing is,
Yo, that's dope.
it was we discussed like because we were just discussing like personalities and hip hop and stuff like that, and just how we perceive certain people versus how they actually are. And I was kind of saying how
Um,
um I'm cool with people being an asshole if they're real about it and they ain't trying to, if they're not trying to put on a persona like, hey, I'm this big thing. Like there's certain MCs that everybody knows that's like, hey, they'll tell you I'm an
yeah.
asshole. This is who I am. But they don't run from that. And it's like at
Or
least people know
they're
what they're
not fretting
getting and
about it.
right. And yeah, exactly. They're not doing shady shit. They're not pulling the wool over people's eyes. They're just, this is who I am. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't,
Mhm.
then that's fine.
Yeah.
And I respect the fuck out of that.
Then I'm cool with that.
I am too.
Exactly, me too. The honesty, and that's hip hop, by the way. That's a original element of hip hop is the honesty and rawness, being yourself, regardless. No
Yeah.
polishing it, just being. That's the love we love. That's what we're here for. You
Right.
know what I mean? They not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they not paying us for this. We love this. We want to
Right.
get paid for this, but we love it. So that love is priceless. So yeah, that's a dope point, Pestilence. That's what it really is. So yeah,
Hell
Yeah.
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 I appreciate
Um, can you talk about your because I was originally introduced to you through the homie Terrence Tillman. Shouts to Terrence. He's from out here. But
that. Shouts
but
T
but low life
L,
connection.
baby.
Yes, can you explain the low life connection?
Word. Yeah, through T, shouts out again to T. And they just heard the hip hop that I do. I try to do that pure lyricism. And when he picked up on that through social media, then he really latched on and really believed in me and thought that the ideals that I hold and how I like to carry myself really fit with the low life movement of
Mm.
fashion and true hip hop. So, he kind of just, was putting me into that and helped me understand that. And I felt like a kindred because I've always been, before I even rapped, I was like rocking low and everything and just, enjoying the flyness of hip hop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that really attracted me. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I had an album in the works already with Dr. No, and there's a particular beat I needed a person to really come in and body it. And he suggested Thurston Howell III, a general in low life, of course, as we know. So I say, yo, he believed in me enough to introduce me to him. I say, wow,
Yeah.
that made me believe in my lyricism even more. So I talked to Thurston. We connect. He understood what I was really trying to, what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do lyrically for the positivity for the original hip hop lyricism.
Mm.
He actually appreciated that. So then, we got a joint together. That's how that developed. Then I got introduced more to low life movement through, that connection through hip hop with Thurston.
That's what's up.
Now we got a joint together. I'm dropping this album, and I'm just blessed to be a part of that movement and invited by these wonderful this brotherhood. You know what I mean? That just really feels a lot. That's like winning a Grammy, when those that are bona fide legit
Mm.
um um co-sign your lyricism like that, based on actual lyrics, not on gimmicks or me. You know how the industry is, not based on tricking or nothing like that, but just based on lyricism. That really felt good. So that made me want to turn around and be loyal as well. Love and loyalty. So yeah, that's how that connection unfolded, and I can't wait to reveal that joint that I got with Thurston.
Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Shouts to Thurston. I don't know if you ever peeped me and Thurston got a music video for a joint that we did for a while.
Crazy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Thurston's super cool people. I'm actually trying to I think this next year, because I don't really do winter shows too much, but I'm thinking this next year I might try to pop out and do Thurston's birthday party show down in Miami, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, in Miami, huh? Is that in the spring? Is he a winter?
Yeah,
Yo, I gotta refresh.
he's winter. It either pops off in January or February or something like that.
January. That's what it is. January. Are you trying to? Oh, that'd be dope, Dinkle.
Yeah,
Get him.
I'm gonna try to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like we've talked about it. He gave me the invite before to come down there. The thing is, it just has to make sense to
Yeah, yeah.
to make it
Of
work. You know what
course,
I'm saying?
yeah, we on the grind. We on the grind. So yeah, it gotta make sense for fam and all that.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But yes,
Dope.
so I guess what we're really talking about is how at some point in time, me and Pestilence need to come out west on a tour, and at some point in time, we need to get you out to the Midwest to rock something. Is pretty much what I'm thinking needs to
Hey.
happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that'd be beautiful. I was thinking that too when I was logging on. Like, yo, West Side meets the Midwest side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Well, and
love the true lyrics.
we definitely have the connections to be able to put something together that would be anywhere from couple dates to probably like a week long thing in our area between the connections down to Chicago
What?
all the way up to the UP.
Shot
Because
Town
we found
too?
another place
Hey.
in Marquette a couple weeks ago that was super dope. It
Yeah,
was,
super
you
dope.
know, like little coffee shop, and it was
Yo,
mad cultured.
that sounds really dope, Pestilence. And on the real though, but 100 though, I'd be really down for that, and I would really enjoy that. Just because I see what kind of artists now I've had the privilege of dealing with here. I appreciate both of y'all, and yeah, that reminds me of the joint we got together, Denku,
Mm.
that posse joint
We
Yeah,
should.
that I
that
still
shit was gold.
remember it.
I actually got to hear that last week when we were.
Yeah, yeah. He heard it. He heard.
That shit
Yeah,
was dope.
yeah. Pestilence was
Oh,
bumping it.
good. Oh yeah, you heard it. Dope. Yeah, see, that's just like I love that connect, that true lyricism coming through hard on them.
Yeah,
Yo, put it
that was a
together because I
dope
would
cut.
love to. I would love. I never been out there. I would love to be there, man. Um,
Yeah,
put
I
it
mean,
together. I would do it.
yeah, I mean, we just, what I'm saying, like, we would just have to figure out, um, like your schedule kind of situation
Yeah.
to where we would be able to string the shows together, and then you could rock the shows. Like Pestilence
Of
said,
course.
I mean, we could basically start you out in Chicago and work our way
Wow.
all the way up to Marquette. You know what I'm saying? And
Bless.
then like we could, it'd be like a mini tour,
Woo.
Yeah,
but like a real mini tour. You know how
That would be
motherfuckers,
fun.
be saying this. Okay, this is a problem I have, and I want to speak on. I want to speak on it real quick because and
Go
and shout
ahead.
and
Preach.
shouts to my homie Marcel P. Black, because I saw a post that he had made the other day where he was saying I was embarrassed to call this a tour back in the day. And if he sees this or tunes in, much love to him, because he's definitely a real touring artist like I am. And this is the thing about it.
Bless it.
So I see a lot of these young cats that will post spot dates. They're post random spot dates
Yeah.
that won't line up or integrate with anything. But since there's spot dates in random cities, they're calling it a tour. That to me is not a tour. It's spot dates.
Come
Call it
on,
what it
man.
is.
Spot date.
Denku, you just gave me an idea for an intro and a whole track that you need to do. The Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's not a tumor, but be like, it's not a tour.
It's not a tour.
It's not a tour.
We doing it. We doing it. That's a skit for an album right there. A skit for an album. It's happening.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Oh,
a dope skit.
hell yeah.
Yeah, but
Not to tour.
I'm just saying. I mean, Nemesis, I don't know how much tour experience you have. I've done 18 national tours now. I'm working on
Wow.
I'm working on
Yo,
number
props,
19.
G.
Appreciate you. I'm working on number 19 right now for the fall. It's technically going to be the biggest tour that I have done. I spoke to Pestilence on it. It's going to be 21 shows in 21 days is what it is. So,
Wow. That's work, big. You putting it in.
yeah, so that's the
Where
plan.
where you gonna be at with that tour in the Midwest?
So I'm working on all the dates. This is the potential route. I will speak the route to people right now so they can kind of get an idea of where we're planning. Obviously, there's only 4 of them that I have
Okay,
set in
I didn't
stone
mean
so
to
far.
force you to reveal if you don't.
Oh no.
No, he's
It
been
don't
dropping the
Okay.
dates when he book them.
it don't matter. But basically, the route that we're trying to make happen is we're gonna do Grand Rapids, Michigan, Detroit, uh Dayton, Ohio, Cincinnati, Louisville.
Mhm.
Hold on, Cincinnati,
Oh,
Louisville, Nashville, Asheville, North Carolina, Roanoke,
yeah.
Virginia, New York City,
Oh, okay, going on back.
and then
Wow.
damn, where's New York? What's after New York City?
Buffalo.
New no. That's later.
That's later.
New Haven, Connecticut. And then Manchester,
dope.
New
Yeah, the
Hampshire,
East Coast.
Portland, Maine, Burlington, Vermont, Montpelier, Vermont, Syracuse,
Yeah.
New York, Buffalo, New York, Columbus, Ohio, Fort Wayne,
Yeah.
Indiana, Springfield, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, homecoming
Oh,
show in Milwaukee.
wow.
That's what we're doing.
Whoa, kid. Yo, man. Wow, that's amazing. Did you put that together yourself?
Yeah, I book all my own tours. Book all
These
my own.
venues you know already?
I know
Oh,
venues, I know promoters, I know
yo,
artists.
congrats.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up. See, that's the real work right there. That's how we work. No tricking.
Yeah.
Really building on your good character and good business ethics, as well as skill.
Yeah.
Props, G.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I actually fucking hate booking. but it's definitely something that you have to be able to do as an independent artist. I hate doing it. It's one of my least favorite things aside from like uh advertising shit. I wish
Yeah.
I could just hire a publicist like pro
Yeah,
bono
sell me.
that would do shit where I don't have to shell out like hundreds of dollars for him to try to attempt to do what I want him to do. Because I've had publicists in the past that I used to give money to that would never do the shit that I would want them to do, and it was like a completely waste of fucking time and money. And I wish I never spent money on doing that bullshit.
For
Yeah,
real.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, but it
That's so you moving how you move independent, building your own platform. That's the new for 2024 and beyond. It's
oh yeah.
not about begging a record label no more. It's about us doing for self and doing that. So I appreciate that you put the hard work in of doing your own tour. Yeah. So I'm gonna come out there and you're gonna show me how that's done, right?
I mean, I've definitely tried to show the ropes to people in my city that never used the tools that I gave them ever. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Yeah, I mean,
nah,
we talk about
I'm
that
a
often, and it's something that, like, I mean,
sad.
Denku's been doing this for a long time, and so obviously he's brushed elbows with a lot of people, both prominent and unknown. And a lot of those people, like, he gets a lot of contention from his peers in the local level because there's these people that expect to be given a lot of stuff without any kind of return of energy. And it's like, once you know Denku and you're in that camp and you see it, and you should be able to see it
Wow.
from the outside too, with how much he's working and how much stuff he's doing. And it's like, why would you expect somebody that's doing all this stuff to invest a bunch of energy in you when
Yeah.
they're not getting anything in return? And that's not even a selfishness thing. It's like, this guy's investing in himself. You can't be jealous of that. It's like he's putting the formula out there by what he's doing. And it's like, it's you can pick up on those things, and you should pick up on those things if you're an independent artist that strives to be where he is. It's you got to kind of follow and see how he moves. And that's with anybody. It's not just Denku, but it's like with anybody that you look up to and respect. You got to, if you're paying attention to their music, you're listening to their stuff, why don't you watch their moves? Watch how they move, watch how they carry themselves, and see what you can implement. Not everything's going to be for you, but there's a lot of tools that are just out there for free if you just pay attention to how people carry themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Gotta stay observant. That's part of learning. That's a survival technique and definitely hip hop as well. A lot of
Yeah,
hip hop is about survival
of
out here,
course. Of
taking
course.
care of ourselves, and that comes with being observant and not watching each other for the drop. Like, oh, nah, we not snakes. It's like watching each other for the collaboration, for the coming together and joining forces in the true, in the true style. And when you find true ones coming together and trying to build that synergy to get some popping and make the true have its own platform, as we know, on the independent tip. So yeah, that's really dope. I appreciate that. So yeah, I appreciate how you rocking. This is a movement.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
True
definitely, definitely.
lyricism is coming back. They're
It
getting
is,
it.
like
The
I said,
watered
those
down
kids,
stuff is
man.
getting exposed.
Those kids, those the people, that's always the most unsuspecting people that come up to us after we rock and say, and say something that's like, man, even if you have that at every show, you get one or two people that come up to you and really fuck with it. It's like you think about how you were inspired, like you mentioned Rakim was somebody that inspired you to be an MC. It's like that's how you got to plant those seeds in people,
Absolutely.
and they can be planted for people at any time. I mean, like I said, I didn't find hip hop until I was 24 years old, 25 years old, and it was like through
Right.
going to a show and watching somebody rock, and now I'm gonna be 30 in June, but it's like this has become my entire life, and it's like that can happen for anybody, but it starts with the MC. It starts with the Denkus, the Space Cases, the Chino XLs, the Rakims, the people out there spreading that culture by being that culture and living that lifestyle. And it's not, you say lifestyle, a lot of people think it's about having chains and money and cars and all that stuff. And it's like if
Ah,
those are things that you're interested in, fine, get what you
no.
want. But it's like that's not what this lifestyle is about. This lifestyle is
Yeah,
about this art is how you breathe. This is the lungs. This is the pulse. This is the
yeah,
everything to an
yeah.
artist. This is who they are, and it's the bearing of the soul and the being real, and it's like that's transcendent to any genre. And that's why, like, Danko and I will fucking
Yes, that's just
rock any
transcendent.
kind of genre. It's
Yeah.
it's there's dope artists everywhere.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome, yo. That's what's up. I try to weave that different genres in the music to show just that very point you brought out, Pestilence.
How
Like
is the
that's
scene
how
out
innovative
there?
hip.
How's the scene out there in terms of cross genre shows? Like, they're not extremely prevalent out here, but I mean they happen, and I mean we got to do one recently, but that's something too that I've noticed is popping up in these big festival games. You're seeing rock festivals throw on acts like Cypress Hill and Tech Nine and Ice Cube and all these people, and integrating
Word.
hip hop into the other festivals. Is that happening out there um frequently or infrequently?
Definitely. It's coming in those festival type settings like you was bringing out. Like Rhyme Fest is gonna have some soulful, maybe some borderline folk
Mm.
acts, but with them real hip hop in there too. So yeah, we have that element of mixing it at the festival, um, types of venues that are going down this summer in the LA area, like Rhyme
That's dope.
Fest LA. Shouts out to Freestyle Fellowship. Yeah.
That's
Shout
dope.
out to Project Blow.
Mm.
Yeah, that Golden Glass joint we just dropped was with Blow legend Abstract Rude. And
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, I appreciate all the love they keep showing in it and taking me in like that. Much love.
Yeah, yeah. Shouts to Abru. He's definitely been dope for a minute. And yeah, shouts to Project Blowed. AWOL one is one of my good homies. He's done a lot of artwork for me. Um,
Oh, oh,
yeah,
dope.
yeah. AWOL's done a lot of artwork for me, and I was on his last solo album, the posse cut called Microchips, which featured a lot of legendary motherfuckers on it. You know what I'm saying? Like 2Mex was on there. Buck 65 was on
Oh,
there. Um,
yeah,
yeah,
Mac.
tons of people was on that joint. But yes, um, I've been very,
West Side?
Yeah, I'm very in tune with the Project Blow movement for a long time. Um, so that's super dope
Beautiful.
that you got down with them. How do you get to be an outside artist? Like, let's say me and Pestilence would want to come out and rock a duo set on something like a festival like Rhyme Fest or um like Hyro Day. How would we go about trying to get involved in something like that?
Yo, it's love. So it's like, you know somebody that you rock with out here on the west side. Especially for what was that last festival you said?
Hyro Day?
Um
Hyro Day?
but yeah, yeah, Hyro Day. Yeah. That's highly connected to love for the west side. So yeah, if you know anybody on the west side that you got joints with or you got love for, and they got love for you, and you here for the real hop and you just here to support, I guarantee you'll be able to get in there. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to do that same thing. Having joints with Rude, Medusa, as I
Mm,
know you know that, and how we
yeah.
get around, how we love this art form. That yeah, that's definitely a way to get in there and just be able to get like maybe a 5 minutes on the homie set that you gotta join with, or be invited by the venue promoter. Shout out to Droops on that Chino Excel Experience show. Appreciate you live at the Virgil. So yeah, you just it's connection through that real love. That's how I know it from the West Side.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. So I mean, I could definitely probably holler at some people out there because I do have a lot of West Coast peoples.
Okay,
I've not done tours out there,
you
but
got
I
joints
have.
with Chino.
Well, yes, yeah. Me and Chino got a joint. Me and Razcast got joints. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Ooh.
yeah. I mean, I definitely have. Who else out there that I got joints with? Planet Asia. Shouts to Planet Asia. Um,
Oh, what
I mean, me and you, we got
peace,
a joint.
brother?
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Dinkle, I'm trying to. Hey, can you come to the West Side? I've already been thinking. I just don't like to be forceful, but we got some stuff. And if you really do come to the West Side, I would love to get that joint. We can perform that joint live.
I think this is what I think. So I like that joint. That joint's dope. But I think we should do another joint, just me and you. I don't know if you have a beat
Woo!
or something that you think that you have available to
Oh.
you, and we could do a joint and then we could shoot a video for it. You could shoot some footage out by you, I could shoot my footage, and then I'll edit the video. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, now you talking on everything. That posse joint was cool, but we gotta put it together with our vision. I like that. I
Yeah.
really love that. I got some albums. Hey, I got some. Man, I'm about to sneak peek it on your show, G. Hey, I got some Evil D. Listen, maybe we can let me send you some joints. I still need I need some things. I need some dope verses. So
Yeah.
I got an album going on with Evil D, yo.
Shouts
That's
to Evil D.
classic
Oh
stuff.
yeah, beating
Hell
fucking
yeah.
hell yeah.
All day. All day. Shouts to Beat Miners and Evil D. Legendary and classic. Thank you for the
Yeah.
beats that you blessed me with. So we putting together really, it's called God Body. Wow, I leaked it on your show. Um, peace to
There it
you.
is. There it is.
So let's talk more. Let's talk more.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk more.
Yeah, we'll talk about
And
it. I'm
let's
totally
get a
down.
real joint. Let's get a concept together, a true collab.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make it happen.
All right.
And then like I
Yo,
said,
I
like we can make a
appreciate you
video
very
for it.
much. As I already feel. Yeah, hey, you got resources for video?
Well, so here's
Oh,
the
Um,
you
thing.
shoots all his own
I
joints.
shoot all my own videos and I edit all my own videos.
dope. Hey, so if I get some raw of me doing it and then send you,
Yep.
you can handle it?
Yes. Definitely.
Hey, that's the business.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it on everything. I think that'll be the splash. Let's try to do it.
Yeah.
By the summer, let's splash on them. Let's get a hype beat and go in. You and I, let's pick the concept. Let's talk about something real.
Yeah, I'm totally down with it. We make it happen.
Appreciate you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate it.
Of course, of course, of course.
Ooh, y'all witnessing some real hip hop. This is how it really goes down. It's raw.
Making the contacts
Hell
and
yeah.
connections right on the CyphaDen Chat show. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Yes, indeed. Blessings.
Let's go. So speaking of the West Coast thing, and Denko, I'm shocked I didn't, especially with us like chilling so much last week, that I didn't bring this up because it was something that got brought up to me from Lobotomize. Because so basically the background is there's a lot of people around here. It's kind of a split in the scene between people that go and do their shit live and people that go and perform over their own vocals. And there's a lot of contention between those two crowds of people. And when you listen back to the old East Coast versus West Coast stuff, you know, it's like the stuff that spoke to me artistically a lot more in the past was always the East Coast stuff in between those two, warring like between like Tupac and Big. But then Lobotomize brought up to me, they were like, yo, back in the day, Bad Boy and them were rapping over their vocals, and Tupac and them were not. And I was like, that like completely flipped my whole opinion on. I was like, all right, well then they win, man. They win 100%. So how is it out there now today after that influence kind of seemed to originate out there from people that never really copped to that, you know, lip syncing phenomenon and you know, performing over vocal tracks? Is that something that happens out there, or is there a lot more um keeping it real is just the best way to do it and everybody just agrees on that?
Boy, you speaking of out where I'm at in LA?
Yeah, how is it out there? Do you see a
Or
lot of that when
think
you go to shows?
oh,
Nemesis,
it's
when you
pretty
go out LA.
strict out here. It's amazing. The underground is it's strict now. We're told explicitly anybody showing up to a show better not be rapping over vocals, or else might be shown out straight up.
That is what
Yes.
the fuck needs to happen everywhere.
Yes. Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, it's a different
Yeah.
scene. Grew up in LA. It's really kind of evolved. It ain't gangster rap. It's really a soulful feel, and they getting back to the raw, the lyricism, the soulfulness, and a live performance that is yourself, and what you really know your lyrics to be. No vocals, no rapping over vocals. So I'm
Yes.
proud to now. It made me more proud to be from LA. Just that made me more proud of it now. So yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
popping out here.
You
Yeah.
hear that? Everybody tuning in. Do you fucking hear the shit right now? That is what the fuck everybody needs to intune into their brains going forward. We are not fucking with this over vocal rap bullshit. That's what I'm saying. That's why when I
We
book
don't do that.
shows, I don't allow y'all motherfuckers on my bill, and I will never. So it's what it is. Like when I book shows,
Word.
those rappers ain't on my shit. I might be on a tour or a show where some of those rappers might show up on my bill, but I didn't book them myself. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm booking the show and I have complete creative control, over vocal rappers are not on my shit.
That's
For
right.
real.
We can't
No,
do it like
that's dope
that.
to
That's
hear.
not hip hop.
Well, it's just dope to hear that
Well, I
there's
appreciate the
a
pestilence.
whole like culture of people in one area that have designated that as important. Because it's like there's a lot of people like Denku and you know our crew holds it down for the real. But there's just as many other factions of people that are trying to, you know, push the other stuff. And it's like it to me, it's like I would rather hear you just do it and fail or, you know, that's how you get better. It's like I've done hundreds of shows now and it's allowed me to improve. You know, you end up in a situation where you learn how valuable practice is. You learn how much you care if you want to, and not everybody needs to be a live performer. If you're not passionate about being on that stage, then you should not go up there. You should let that spot be saved for somebody that really, really bleeds up there.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's what it's all about, the soul of it. Be up there if you love it.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what's arising in the West Side. So, yo, if you come out here, we're gonna have a good time. And
We're
it'll
gonna
be
have to
on
do
some
that,
real
man.
pops.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to make a West Coast run happen. Like I said, my homie AWOL, at one point in time, we had a conversation about how he could probably book me some dates up and down the West Coast. Plus, I know enough people in different areas of the West Coast, and I'm pretty sure I could make some shit happen. I know some people in San Diego. I know some people up in Sacramento. Know some people in San Fran. Know some people in LA. So it's definitely a thing that could
We
happen.
got a good venue too. We gotta connect to a good venue too. So we'll talk a lot more.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, added to what you got going, just to let you know I got your back too, because I got a good good inroads to some venues through a nice promoter that I'm connected with as well.
Dope.
Dope.
So
That's what's up.
let's that I would love to make that happen in the name of that true lyricism that I know you love to bring, and I love it too.
Yeah. And like I said, we gonna make a joint. We're gonna have a video. Like it's inevitable that it happens. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it happen. So yes, definitely on that. And
Love it.
and my homie Pestilence is super dope too. Like I said, y'all should link up. And Pestilence, if you ever need a super dope uh, you know, woman of hip hop on a record,
Oh,
you
it's
know,
gotta happen, man.
Nemesis right there. There it
Yeah,
is.
dude, I'll be real with you because like I've done a lot of cipher tracks, obviously, and I've done a lot of different joints. I've never actually, outside of one cipher, I've never had a female MC on nothing, and it's just I've never had those
Really?
connections. Or I've never, you know, in our
Oh,
area, we haven't been blessed with a lot of female MCs that we've seen at shows. You know, it's like I think we've seen maybe one, and she wasn't even a performer. She came there and she, you know, spit some stuff after the show, but she wasn't like somebody that was really into it. She was just somebody that liked to do it for fun, and she was dope. But it's like we haven't. I've
yeah.
never, you know, crossed paths. And for me, as far as collaboration goes, like I've kicked it back and forth a lot of different ways. Is that I don't like to do shit just to do it. I want to do something that I enjoy and that I can be proud of and that I want to listen to afterwards. Because it's like at the end of the day, I started making this shit for myself, and that's who I make it for at the end of the day. And if people fuck with it, that's awesome. You know, and it's like I put everything I have into it and
Yeah.
I want to be very proud of it. But it's like I definitely I don't really seek out specific situations. You know, I've been blessed many times with like Denku's put me on a lot of really dope stuff. My brother Mars One actually just put me on a joint on his newest project that dropped through Goon Music featuring Black Poet and K Reno. So shouts to him. That was dope as fuck to be able to get down with those two.
Wow.
Um, my other brother Details got me on a joint on his debut album, Welcome to Silver Lake, featuring Copyright. So that was dope too. And it's like that for me is because it's like the art is authentic. Then it's like I'm being approached by these people that are my peers, and we have a vision together to make something dope, and that we're on the same page as far as that goes. Because there's a lot of people that just want to collaborate for the sake of combining fan structures and stuff like that. And I'm not hating on the hustle there, but it's like the best art comes out of, I want to fuck with the artist. I want them to fuck with me. And I want us to have a dope idea together to make something dope. And that's like, that's what I look for in collaboration. And it
That's
hasn't
what
steered me wrong
Force
yet.
is.
But I know you're mad nice with it. And I think
Word.
you've been a really dope vibe. And I would absolutely love to get down on a joint with you. So like, yeah, that would be an honor to have you be the first female MC to come and rock on a joint.
I appreciate that. Yeah, it's an honor, you know what I mean, to be understood by my brothers. So, yo, let's rock whenever possible.
Absolutely.
There it is, building connections right on the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That's
Very
wonderful.
cool.
Yeah, this has been great, yeah.
Yeah,
Woo.
super dope. Yeah, I mean we're at about an hour, a little over an hour right now. Yeah, I guess Pesto, you got
Wow,
any?
that just flew by, yo.
It did fly by, right? It was crazy. It was kind of crazy how it
I
flew by.
was having so much fun. It was just like cruising.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's actually I actually have the share join up on here. I don't usually do this often on the CyphaDen Chat, but let's actually vibe out together. Let's play that Vincent Price joint on the show. Pestilence, you cool with that? We do that?
Ooh, I'm absolutely cool with that.
Yeah, Nemesis, you cool? You cool with that?
Dope.
Yeah. So let's like everybody tuning in. If you're tuning in, this is an exclusive joint. The album's not released yet. It's not coming out yet, but we are going to show you this joint that Nemesis is on, and also shouts to my homie Laquan and Jody. Those are our 100 Mad homies out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, if you love hip hop, tune into this
premiere, yo. Is this like a premiere?
It is like
Hey.
it is a premiere. It's totally what it is.
Come on,
Dude, she
my
premiered the
support.
album she's working on, and you premiere this joint.
Yeah.
The night of May 1st.
Yeah, this joint is called Should Have
That's
Known.
what's up.
Should Have Known, produced by Vincent Price. That's my Canada homie out of Montreal. 100 Mad fam. It also features Laquan, Jody Lorenz, 100 Mad, and the one and only who is also with us on the CyphaDen Chat tonight, Nemesis. The shit goes like this. Sit back, relax, vibe with us. We'll be right back. Nod your head. Here we go. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
It's that 100 Man merger shit, y'all. Yeah, I should have known. Thank you, y'all. I'm a guardian in a red uni. Nope. This is just an alien movie. I eat pound cake without adding pound weight. You heard of giants on concrete, watch us ground break. Wear a weathered Batman cape, a Titan looking for my own cape. My wins let the loser's ego deflate. I'm Vigo ginormous, head of a lost borders. Surgically implant the sword in my fist. With my Chicago bros eating mahi and swordfish. At a versus battle, stealing the microphone from Jada Kiss. You pay to play? I never pay to miss. I hope everything you thought was about you is a personal diss. You're a probable psychological bitch. This is comical, like in which the square you exist. Wish upon a dead star, black hole mental. Your dead weight, outline your obesity with this chalk pencil.
All in all is well, can't you tell? A wooden pill for a wishing well, I will prevail. The winter comes, summer dies, I give them hell. Or throw sets and claim areas, carousels. This is for those who have no direction. I hope we grow connection. The world cold like a hoe who has no affection. I'm off the grid, Magic Johnson with the AIDS. I go undetected, can't slow the message. I promote the essence, don't provoke the Jetsons. Out of space, try and scope the S's. Only way you leave it here was a quote from Reverends. I can't admit, I'm disgusted with your whole perspective. Yeah, check my raps for the rap sheets. Shit, you cuffing hoes, that's a sad feat. Yo, bitch good for nothing on the back street. Yeah, cross country, she attract me. Gotham, but the hero's gone. So my vision like slots, I could see no wrong. I get you scratched like a Primo song, yeah. Closet full of skeletons, X-ray, I see your bones, yeah. Nigga, bohemian with the rap slur. I fuck up the warriors like I whack Kerr. Sneaking in the word like I crash church. I eat rappers, but let me fast first. This for my competitors. Rap prima donnas on my dick like Ethica. The style what they jealous of. None of this is regular. Bring it to your doorstep. That's how I'm addressing you.
Yeah,
Addressing you.
Jody.
Motherfucker.
When it rains and pours, the storms, the cloudiest weather. That's why I'd rather starve with them all than eat with whoever. My brother's keepers is steeper. Either we peak together or it's pain in the brain and we rain on the weak forever. I keep a gat to, cause niggas want me, I got to. Lay in the cage, we on the same page like it was satchel. Raise the stakes like a cattle and better minds like a statue. You play this game, you won't look the same like nigga, is that you? Streets is different, gotta survive, ain't no ultimatum. Your crew is weak, niggas scared to shoot, then you ought to make them. I fear the fiends that'll set you up for a amount of paper. The right price, they'll fix more than an alternator. See, friend or foe, let these niggas know that I'm from the go. Freeze tag, I always be tagging toes, leave your body froze. Biggest snotty nose, leave 100 mad like I'm Fredro. It's God's love and it's God's gift, cause Jody said so.
Yeah, don't run, people. Don't be alarmed. It's just the Nemesis. Yo, in the dojo, open O scrolls, wrote in one page, unravel truth, cut through cold souls with hot blades. Don't care how much green you want, untrained or not safe. You not on my mental plane, plateau, my God say. Swords flying at you rapidly, carved like tapestry, so play nice with their majesty. Rap strategy, logically detailed, facts accurately, savagely slay false prophets, cleanse symbols immaculate. Slicing pieces of brain matter, I evaluate. Open your skull probe, watch your mouth foam and salivate. Microscopic spores begin to rapidly gravitate, forming a dense cloud, mass axioms can't navigate. Verbal roundhouse to every simp in the magistrate. Despair, misunderstandings, falsehoods aggregate. Overlay limited brains with chemical acetate, then make it disappear like bodies and trunks wrapped in masking tape. Ooh, yeah.
Yo, hold on. Microscopic spores? Come on, man. Like,
Yo, you caught it. Yo, you caught that. Thank you.
yeah. I mean, come on. Super
Much
nice.
love.
Like I said, y'all got an exclusive. People that are tuning in, y'all got an exclusive. That's a joint off the Denku and Vincent Price album, the Denku Price, featuring
Yeah.
Laquan, Jody Lorenz, and the one and only Nemesis, which is in the building with us tonight. So I definitely had to drop that on y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, if y'all been tuning in,
Beautiful. That's a beautiful mix. Shout out to you and all that.
Yeah. Well,
Shout out to you, Denku. Shout out to you, Denku.
Shout out to me, because I engineer all my own shit. Yeah.
Oh,
Jack of all trades, master of all
genius
trades.
stuff. Genius level. Appreciate you. Killed that.
Yeah, so see, that's the thing. That's the thing, Nemesis, is that I have took it upon myself in this hip hop shit, being involved in it very close to 30 years in rhyming, being involved in the hip hop game, you know what I'm saying? But I have took it upon myself to be self-sufficient in it, which means I don't want to rely on nobody to do shit for me, because I've had tons of people in the past that either don't have the same business ethic or mentality that I have going forward in the music. Like, I'm not a hobbyist. I don't do it as a hobby. It's what I love. It's my passion. It's my art form. It's something that I do on a professional level. So I wanted to teach myself how to do all the different aspects so I don't have to rely on other people. So I learned the videography. I learned the mixing and mastering, engineering shit. I record my own shit, record my own vocals. I promote my own shit, book my own shows. I do a little bit of everything, so I'm able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's the direction. That's the direction that independent artists should try to strive for and be a part of going forward. I just think that's what it is.
Definitely.
Yeah. But
you got to. That just shows belief in yourself. That's what's needed to continue.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, we appreciate you, Nemesis, for being a part of the show this evening. For the people that have been tuning in with us, we appreciate you. If you have tuned in from the beginning, then you have seen that we basically created probably multiple collaborations going forward. Like I said, me and Nemesis has already talked about doing a joint and a video. Pestilence and Nemesis might link up and do a joint in the near future. Like we got some shit popping, and if you tuned in this last little piece and segment, you heard the exclusive joint off the Denku and Vincent Price record featuring Jody Lorenz, Laquan, and the one and only Nemesis that is with us this evening. Again, Nemesis, I appreciate you to the fullest for being a part of the show.
Thank you very much for having me. Much love. This was so fun.
Yeah, so real quick before we get out of here, if you have any shout outs you want to give or drop your social media so people can keep in tune with you and follow you going forward, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that very much. Shout out to the CyphaDen for having me. Shout out to all the Nemesis and Pure Order, God's Gifted Nemesis supporters. Got a new album dropping soon. Reach us on Instagram, The Pure Order at The Pure Order. Yeah, just on IG and Nemesis.pureorder as my IG. Get in touch. Anything you need, features or just shout out. I love connecting with all of y'all. Thank you very much, y'all. In the name of hip hop, appreciate that. In the name of true lyricism, give my peace and love to everybody worldwide.
Yeah, and there it is. You know what's crazy, Nemesis, is I don't think we follow each other on IG, which is insane. So I'm gonna follow you right now.
What? Let's get that taken care of.
Yeah,
man.
I just sent you to
Really
follow right now.
appreciate you.
Because yeah, we definitely are
Okay,
only
I
following
got
each
you.
other. We're only following each other on Facebook for whatever reason. I don't really know why, but yes.
I know, right? Okay, let's do that. And let's connect on that show and on the video, all that, the music tip. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's a real quick way to reach me too. We can get the math through that too as well. So okay, I'll be looking for you on IG.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Like I said, this has been the CyphaDen Chat. I'm your host, Tayamu Denku. We got the homie Pestilence in the building, right over there with his kitty cat friend. You know what I'm saying? All up in the screen. You know, it is what it is. And shouts to our guest this evening, Nemesis, all the way from Los Angeles. We appreciate you again one more time. Yes, yes,
Much
yes.
love.
Much love. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. This has been CyphaDen Chat, and we will catch you on the next episode. Until then, peace.
Peace and bless. All right.
All right.
Yeah. What's going up? I love it.
All right.
Much
Nemesis,
love,
you have a good night. We'll be in touch.
Okay, much love. Y'all take care.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
too. Peace.
Peace.